Adam was able to kind of reach out and find Ryan Pilon where he was currently working. And he shared with us this picture to show us how busy he is and why he can't be here today.
Yeah, so I'll share screen, and through my connections within the NHL, I was quite surprised, but here we are. There he is.
Beautiful. He's rocking his favorite pajama set, and he really shows it off, especially the little bit of chest hair there is a good way to let people know that he's, even though he's an older fellow, that he's not gray on top, just on top. I mean, it's not like a gray-haired chest thing. It still has some youth there. And now this is a long-standing thing where Ryan has been a kind of a in-secret Montreal Canadiens fan. And it kind of came out to a head last year where he was caught publicly at a game, I believe. And at that game, he was cheering. I think it was during COVID, wasn't it, Adam?
Yeah, it was actually. And, I kind of, after a few drinks with Ryan, I kind of got him to talk a little about it. And he said, it was the perfect time to go as a Montreal Canadiens fan because I could cover my face and no one would ever know. He said if this ever leaked, he'd be very upset. But there it is, folks. Oh, there it is. Yeah. There he is in all his glory.
And the mask helped him, considering that he's growing up in a house of Leaf fans. It was very hard for Ryan. So wearing the mask actually allowed him to be comfortable with his Montreal Canadiens fan. Now, Sanjay, I'm not so sure about. Like I said, Sanjay's kind of an international man of mystery. He said he was meeting someone famous tonight and someone he wished played for his team. And something about the greatest Albertan. I didn't understand. Do you know what he's talking about, Adam?
Yeah, actually, through connections that I have in Edmonton, I also captured a quick screenshot and picture of who he met. And actually, I'm quite blown away he got in, because here he is in all his glory with the best player in the NHL.
Oh, wow. Man, isn't that awesome? Sanjay looks so good. Since he stopped doing like lifting weights, his shoulders have kind of sunk a bit. But you know what? I think it really that's a good color for him, and it seems to just fit his frame. And, and you never can tell how short someone is on a podcast because it is kind of difficultly hard to figure out. But in case anyone's wondering, he is legitimately 4'10". So it's really cool to see. Yeah.
Sanjay, thank you. You let me take an opportunity to do something for Baron. He gave me this note, and he wanted me to read it for all of our fans to explain why he couldn't be here this week. So perfect. Last week, Ryan and I got into a debate over how many penalties Connor McDavid drew last season. Ooh. According to Ryan, McDavid drew the second most in the league. I argued he was not even close. However, upon further review, I realized Ryan was indeed right. In my defense, numbers confuse me, especially when I am driven to rage by someone speaking ill of my beloved Oilers and my man crush, Connor McDavid. I am ashamed that I was unable to remain unbiased in this matter. So I will take a week off to regroup and refocus so that I may do better as your host of Delayed Offside. And I promise that from now on, going forward, I will leave the analytics up to Ryan, who is my superior when it comes to such matters. Thank you. Well, we are excited to be starting another season of Delayed Offside. We unfortunately have to start on a somber note. And we regret to inform everyone watching tonight that our co-host and dear friend Sanjay is missing. This is the third episode in a row that he has not appeared, and Baron, Adam, and I, we are concerned. So please, if you are watching and you're living in the Calgary area, please keep an eye out for Sanjay. Places where you might be able to spot him at a Zack Snyder film, or at a hockey jersey clearance sale, or possibly in the B-movie section of a home video store. And if you do see him, tell him that his friends here at Delayed Offside, that we love him and we miss him, and tell him to please come back to us. Thank you.